On N7 Day 2021, BioWare released this teaser poster and wanted us to look further into it and investigate and find all the secrets that are hidden in it. It's been titled Mysteries from the Future, and there is some crazy stuff in it that you'll have to look really close and pay attention. But first, I'm gonna analyze what is more visible. So let's take a look. There's a mysterious crew getting out from the ship named SFX. Now, this was the code name of the game before it was titled Mass Effect. The crew consists of 4 members, an Asari, a Krogan, a human, and possibly a Turian. The Asari might be an unknown one or Liara. The Krogan, which seems that he has red armor like Rex's, might be him, but there's also another possibility for him to be Drac, because someone had told me that on the lithograph version of it, his armor is actually more yellow, and looking at it better, it has some yellow lines, but again, anyone can be considered here. Now the human is the more revealing one, because his armor is the Pathfinder armor, and again, Ryder comes to mind, just as we see them back in the teaser trailer. It can be anyone, but for now, I'm gonna say it's them. Moving further, we see the Turian. The shape of the head actually resembles a Turian's a lot, so I'm gonna say it is one. And then we have the ship, with its design resembling the Normandy at the front and the Tempest on the back. The white color with the black and red lines also resemble it. The bulky design also reminds me of the Angara space shuttles. It might be a Remtech infused ship too, as well as the Mad Skipper. It looks pretty damaged with scratches everywhere on it. I don't think that this is gonna be the final design of the ship, or if this is gonna be our ship, but the design will for sure be different. The crew is reaching the crater. A dead Geth can be seen lying on the ground. The crater forms the head of a Geth, and bodies are everywhere. The head, while forming a Geth, when turned sideways, it's forming a relay. And this might sound crazy, but if you look at it again from the right side, it seems like it forms the letter A, probably referencing Andromeda. Now, inside there seems to be some kind of explosion that happened or an anomaly, because the white markings at the bottom of the poster looks like the skirts. The ship, as I said earlier, also seems like it has those markings, and maybe it got hit by it too. Going back to the crater and looking close aside from the bodies, there are some figures and they do not look like dead ones. This has been enhanced carefully, making sure that no detail is lost, and what I've seen is pretty amazing. I have to say that the detail the artists have put in it is very impressive. And now, it's time for the crazy breakdown. The first thing that's very visible is a figure that resembles an Angara. The shoulders are very wide and the head shape is the same. Then we see this, and it's a Reaper. I have no idea why Reaper is in the crater, but I'm gonna guess and say that maybe they're gonna play a part in the next game. Their technology will be valuable to the Milky Way people, and 600 years later, a lot of advancements can be made. Moving further, we see another figure, and some others too in different parts of the poster, but I can't make out what they are. This one looks like people, but it also might be from the explosion. The next one is pretty clear though, and it's a Quarian. Then we have what looks to be a cave, and it seems it has snow covering it and ice down below. Next we have a Salarian along with a female figure with a ponytail, and one character comes to mind with this particular hairstyle, Sarah Ryder. Again, this can be anyone, but it's nice to have all these possibilities in mind. Moving to the next one, there is a figure here, here, and here. There seems to be some kind of building there too. Rotating the image, more figures can be seen, and one of them is clearly a Geth. This one looks like there are some structures and a device in the middle. There's also a figure with a Pathfinder helmet. 2 more can be seen in the next, one with a suit and one on the right. And this is where it becomes interesting. 2 remnant buildings are here. The curvy shape is identical to it. You can see it especially on the right one. And there's also another in the next pic, and I don't know if that's a floating rock, but it kinda does seem like one. And one planet that we know has that is Habitat 7. Then we have this, and it's a Krogan. It definitely is one, because the face and the back looks the same. I don't know why, but looking inside the crater and seeing this only, it looks like an eye. And it's interesting because inside there's all these things I showed you. I definitely don't think that those were dead people. The white and black lines are dead people, but these are figures that do not look dead to me. Also in the circle of the crater again, it forms an Angara head. So to summarize everything, we have dead Geths, humans, Asaris. I've also seen somewhere dead Angaras, but unfortunately I can't find it now, and it might have some Salarians too in it. Maybe all this is a glimpse of what's to come? The crew that goes out of the ship might be familiar faces from the Milky Way and Andromeda, and they go to investigate that anomaly. They were talking about an anomaly in the first teaser, so this is either a new one, the skirts, because the bottom lines look like it along with the ship's scratches. Or maybe something crashed there. And I remember Michael Gambel liked what he saw with all this analysis. I don't think that means something. He could be just impressed, but nice to see him engaging in people's theories. I might make a second part if I find more, but for now, I think that's enough. And before I end the video, I want to show this. It's the company that worked on the poster, and you'll notice in the circle that forms the crater, all the details are missing. I think Bioware artists put the finishing touches to it, which again is really impressive. Bioware makes sure in every teaser to give both elements from the trilogy and Andromeda, which is definitely gonna be like that in the game. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.